So now we're going to continue this adventure in the rain. It's great to be back in Bangkok, guys. I'm so excited to be back here for my vacation in the US. It's time to go explore and go and get lost somewhere in the city. Let's get off here at Udom Suk and go explore. I don't think I've done much exploring in this area, and hey, if I'm wrong, we'll find something else. But it's just so good to be back in Bangkok. It might rain today, but that might make it that much more interesting. I think one of the first things I need to do is hop into 7-Eleven and get myself a nice bottle of 7-Eleven water. Oh yes, my friend, it's been too long. 7-Eleven water acquired, and now it's time to go get, whoa, not without falling, time to go get lost a little bit and just give you guys some of my thoughts on things in the US and what I'm planning to do here in Thailand now that I'm back. Well, I had a feeling there was going to be a market under that blue and orange rooftop canopies that I saw from the top of the BTS station. And sure enough, we've got a nice long market here. Let's take a walk through here, maybe grab a little breakfast and see what else is going on. I didn't really plan to end up here, but I'm really glad that we did. I just picked Udom Suk as a BTS stop, thought we'd get off and walk around. So we are now at the Kun Yim food market. And boy, this thing sure goes quite a ways. So let's walk through it, like I said, maybe get a little bit to eat and then go and explore the neighborhood. Not sure who all these folks in the uniforms are, but they rode in on motorbikes. Maybe they're health inspectors? No idea. If you like to cook, this is definitely the kind of place you want to come to, because the produce is generally a lot cheaper than at the supermarkets, and I think many times a lot fresher and better quality as well. For those of you wondering about the prices, keep in mind that right now $1 equals 36.7 Thai baht. As with most markets, this isn't just food. There's people selling shoes. Over here we got slippers for 59 baht, which is about $1.50. All sorts of clothes and many other things. This is very typical of these markets, and they're always fun to go through, and it's pretty obvious that they don't get a lot of foreigners in here. But looking at all this food is making me a little bit hungry, so I'm going to grab a quick little snack. A little pork satay, just a little protein to get going. Swadee Kap. Got myself a little snack. Let's sit down, enjoy it real quick, and then we will move on. Honestly, all I really wanted was the pork satay. I didn't really want the bread and all this other stuff. I really prefer chicken satay, but pork is much more common in Thailand, so this will have to do. Really good. A lot of sugar in it, as is typical with most Thai food, but quite a good little protein breakfast. We'll skip the rest of this stuff. I'm going to finish this up and we're going to continue on because we got so much more stuff to go do and see, and, well, of course, with me, get lost today. Great little meal, and all of that came out to be 120 baht, which is around $3.50. Looks like we're coming to the end of the market, and we're going to walk out onto the street and see what's going on over here. Like I said, guys, I have no plan. I'm not sure where we're going at all. I'm just going to go wander around and explore this area because I've never been here before. Quite a few vendors over here. I think we're on soy 115, or maybe even something a little bit lower, and I think it is starting to rain. And once you know, there's another food market over here. We're going to skip it because there's going to be a ton of other things, so let's just keep rolling on. This is one thing that I really kind of wish I had in my area, although it'll be too busy. For those of you who don't know, these are songtaos, or known as the baht bus. Typically, they are 10, 20 baht. They go in a certain route. You can just get on, get off anywhere. Very convenient, really useful. However, in a congested area like where I live in Ekamai, this would not be useful because you would just be sitting in traffic. And as always, it should come as no surprise that I'm lost and I got my location wrong. We are actually on Sukhumvit 103, and this is the area here in Udom Suk. It was great to spend a whole month in America, enjoying time with friends and family. However, it definitely is good to be back here in Bangkok. I did miss this crazy city. As much fun as I had in the US, it feels good to be back here because, for all practical purposes, Bangkok is my home. It's been my home now for a little over 2 years, and as with any place, it's always good to come back to your home, your things, your own bed, etc. Now here's a bargain, skewers for 10 baht each. Look at that. That looks so good. However, I have already eaten, so we're gonna wait off until a bit later to have actual lunch. But that was about, what, 30 cents US per skewer? That's one of the lowest prices I've seen, and it's mainly because we are away from all the tourist areas. I definitely miss the crazy hustle and bustle of this big city. But one thing that I did not miss is the humidity here. After spending a whole month in the US, it's definitely going to take me a little bit to readjust to the humid weather back here in Thailand. Oh yes, that definitely looks like it's going to rain. So let's keep moving on. Guys, I literally just popped into Lotus to get a drink, and look what's going on outside. Holy smokes. It is raining really good, but fortunately, I was smart enough to bring an umbrella with me. So now we're going to continue this adventure in the rain. Fortunately, I bought this really big umbrella on Lazada. It was not a cheap umbrella, but it is large enough and strong enough to use in rains like this. So now we can just continue on as I'm looking for a certain street to turn right. And if you're wondering, why are we going to turn on that street? I can't give you a clear answer. I'm just going to turn on Soi 26 and head down south. Well, it's official. My socks are completely soaked. Now I'm in my happy place. We're walking down a side soi, one of the side alleys. It's very quiet. Don't have all the crazy traffic. And just to get to walk around and just kind of explore some of the day-to-day life in a regular neighborhood here in Bangkok. One of the things that I really miss about living in California and Texas is just living in quieter residential neighborhoods. I mean, I love living in the area of Ekamaya. There's lots of stuff there, and it's not as crazy as areas like Asok or Annut. But many times, I do wish I was living in a place like this. Like, look at this house. That's beautiful. But maybe down the road, it would be nice to have a garage to be able to park my bike and get some kind of a car project, something like that. And right about now, I'm hoping that I checked the map correctly and that this soi actually does go all the way through, because otherwise we're going to have a very long walk all the way back. Okay guys, I gotta be honest, this doesn't look good. This looks like a dead end. I'm wondering if I needed to turn on 24 or 28 instead. Well, we're going to find out in a second. Well, crap. It is a dead end. So much for my map reading skills. I could have sworn this went all the way through. Well, we're lost once again, which, now, it's par for the course, and it feels good to be back in Bangkok getting lost. Since I'm heading back anyways, let's turn on this little side street here, and hopefully this will get us to another soi that will let me continue further south. And boy, it is starting to rain harder and harder. Haha. All right, now it looks like we're on the right path. Okay, while I'm trying to find my way out of this neighborhood, let me tell you about some of the plans I have for the coming future. I'm going to Khao Yai very shortly for a weekend to enjoy some beautiful scenery and see what's in that area. So I'm really excited about that. And then down the road, I definitely have another motorbike trip planned. I have to go up to Isan Khon Kaen area. I've never been up there. Aside from that, I think I have to plan some kind of other international trip. Not sure which country I'm going to go to, but something will happen definitely soon. And just like that, the rain has stopped. Perfect. I have no idea where I've ended up, although that is the highway, so I believe that the Erewhon Museum is somewhere over there, but that is not where we're going. Well, there's the freeway, and I'm making the probably unwise choice of going along the frontage road, hoping I cut over into something called Tobacco Village. Not really sure what that's all about, but it looks kind of interesting. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Look, this is one of those exploration days, so I have no idea where I'm going. I don't plan these days out. Sometimes they turn out to be something wonderful, Sometimes it's a complete bust. However, it's so much fun nonetheless to just go out, explore, and walk around. And I hope you enjoy these little pointless adventures of mine and that you're enjoying them sitting back, maybe having a cup of tea, or just laughing at me getting lost in this huge city. I had no idea that there was another bus station over here. There's a sign over there that says bus to Pattaya, so obviously you can take a bus from here? Interesting. Or maybe not. It looks like this terminal is permanently closed. Both of the entrances seem to be blocked, so I don't think this is a functioning terminal anymore. No, wait. See, you shouldn't listen to me because I think this is the entrance to the bus terminal here. One thing I'm definitely not going to do is become a travel agent because I will get you completely lost. It'll be the tours with Serg to nowhere. We don't know where we're going. We don't know where we've been. We don't know what it is or where it is, but maybe we'll get you there. I don't know. Anybody interested in those tours? Looks like I'm not the only one out making videos today. These guys are recording something in front of this shopping center. I'm not really hungry, but maybe I could sit down and grab a cold drink somewhere in here. It's just another shopping center. Let's skip it and let's continue on. And like I said, this tobacco village, it's probably nothing, but I want to go and see what it is. Okay, I lied. I had to pop into Cafe Amazon to get a cold drink, and now we can continue on to this Tobacco Monopoly Village. That's the name of it. Monopoly Tobacco Village? Tobacco Monopoly Village? No idea, but let's go find this place and see what the heck it is. Google Maps says that I have to walk all the way around, but I am hell-bent on finding a way over there because literally just have to be on the other side. But yes, there is a klong there, so I'm gonna have to find myself another way, but I bet you there's a shortcut. This is Thailand. There is always a shortcut for everything. So I need to cross this. We need to be over here somewhere, but not sure exactly where. I don't really feel like walking through these weeds and the trash pile behind someone's home. So we're gonna have to continue on, hopefully finding another way to get over to that side. On second thought, there has to be a way through here. Let's find out. I think there's a way through here. Sure enough, I'm going to say I'm pretty positive we can cut through this way. We'll quickly find out. Look at that. Success at last. And for those of you new to my channel, I hope you weren't expecting tours of the Grand Palace or anything like that because, well, we're just kind of walking through somebody's neighborhood backyard because I find these places to be much more interesting. So let's see if we can get around to the right of this and walk somewhere into this neighborhood. Not surely if it's passable or not. Oh, I would say that that would be a definitely not passable in that direction. Okay, well, if not that way, I just hope that we can get through this way to get into this Monopoly Tobacco Village, where I envision cigarettes playing Monopoly. Something like that. Okay, we are now smack dab in the middle of Tobacco Monopoly Village. And I'm not really sure why it's called that. I wonder if there was a tobacco plant here at one point, or what the story is. Walking through some of these small neighborhoods, I've often wondered how much you could rent one of these houses for. I'm guessing maybe 10, 15, 20,000 baht, probably somewhere in the 20,000 baht range. But it's just so peaceful and quiet out here, and it doesn't even feel like you're in the big city of Bangkok. Oh boy, this Songtao bus has seen better days. Looks like I've ended back up on the main road, and wow, this place here looks super busy. It's too bad I'm not hungry. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little adventure. I've got so much more coming up in the next couple of weeks. Please make sure you take care of yourselves. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you all soon in another episode.